It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the Reverie Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, with such a small lead, Luke, I think that they need to produce something solid. Small leads are no fun. I mean, you're out in the lead and you're excited about that, but it can be lost so quickly if they're not careful. One bad decision could wreck it for them.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. And let's see what he can do here today. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently in the second position. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And from the bunker here. Oh, right at it from out of the bunker. Oh, how good was that?
A little punch shot here. Oh, yes. What a result. Fantastically played.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday. Will they have the same results today?
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Putting for eagle here. Ooh, right by the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Okay, let's head to the next. And now -7 for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, here we find ourselves on a short par 4. What's your mentality?
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Taking a look at DeChambeau's next shot down here on the 5th, guys. And this one's for par.
From around 120 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 8 under. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Hey, nice looking line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Down on the 6th hole. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot. 31 feet out.
That's outstanding. What a putt. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to tee off at the 6th. That was wonderfully done. Isn't this where they hit from yesterday?
Unfortunately, it is the same as yesterday. Hopefully, they've put the results yesterday away.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Leading by 3 strokes now. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Already has 4 wins under the belt this year. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. A 7-footer right here. Don't mind the look of this. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. John, have you got a read on this one?
This putt's right around 36 feet to the cup.
This putt is about 17 feet long. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. It's time to recap Sergio Garcia's effort from just a short time ago.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Going with the 7. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Teeing off now on a short par 5.
Excellent opportunity to extend that lead. What are they going to do?
That's tiny.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down on the 11th. This is Sergio Garcia setting up his next shot.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, what a touch of class. Holes it from the sand. Second shot here on the 10th hole. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Oh, my. Well, you can hand that sandwich back to the caddy and reach for the putter. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Yeah, you'll take that. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Opting for the 9-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. And now that finds him in first place. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 12th. Opting for the 3-wood. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 12 feet to the cup coming up. This one's online. And in it goes for the par. Currently 10 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Second shot here on the 13th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, I think they're setting up for about a 32-foot putt.
Just didn't drop. Oh, good look at birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. This hole is a par 4. And it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Let's have a look at this highlight.
Third shot now.
And back to the course with the live action. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good, this one. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Still in the lead now after that hole. This is a short par 4. Always a fun hole to play.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Beautiful swing there. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
I'm over on the 17th hole. This is Bryson DeChambeau.
Even for the day. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 14-footer. This one's dialed in. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Leading by 3 strokes now. This This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Time for the second shot at the 16th. This one might roll into the rough. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Not bad. And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. Putting for par. This one's looking good. Well done. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Left yourself an opportunity.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
I'm over on the final hole, and Sergio Garcia sets up his next shot.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ooh. And that should secure the par. Well done. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Oh, come on, sit. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
Yes, Luke, it's a very strange position to be in because you feel like it's yours to lose, but it's also yours to win. I mean, which way are you looking at it? Hopefully, they're thinking it's mine to win, and I'm going to grab it tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.